So Wally is one of the main rivals of the third generation Pokemon games and may have had his confidence destroyed by the main player, you. How this could be, you might be asking. Stay tuned to find out how the player of Generation 3 destroys Wally's confidence again and again in each playthrough. However, today's theory doesn't interest you. Be sure to stay subscribed for more interesting Pokemon theories in the future and other theories as well. Wally is a trainer that is first introduced in all versions of Generation 3 at Brendan's father's gym. Yes, the protagonist of Generation 3 has a standard name, Brendan, and I'm honestly surprised that he's not named Ruby or something silly like that. Once met, Wally borrows a Pokemon from Brendan's father to capture his first Pokemon, a Ralts, and he begins his Pokemon adventure. This could lead to other theories about how other trainers get started if they don't get to pick a starter Pokemon, but that will be for another day. Continuing the adventure, Wally is met several times throughout the world. In front of the third gym is the first major location. After a very short battle, Wally still only has Ralts and is defeated easily, saying this afterwards: "I'm going to do my best to emulate Wally here, okay? Uncle, I'll go back to Verdant Turf." Brendan: "Thank you. Being a trainer is tough, isn't it? It's not enough just to battle with your Pokemon. I can't become a true trainer like that. Not really." "Yes, Uncle." Brendan: I'm going to get stronger. Much stronger. I feel like I learned a lot from just one Pokemon battle with you. About my own limits and Ralts. So, that's why, Brendan, if it's alright, could I call you my never mind. Sorry, it was nothing. Please forget about it. Goodbye. I absolutely hate this shy facade. I absolutely hate it when developers implement shy characters. It feels so unnatural to me, especially considering Wally does become one of Brendan's rivals. Maybe that is my bias against obvious shoehorning of a shy character, so let's just move on. But let's assume that this is who Wally is, a shy, shaky young trainer who's unsure and has little self-confidence. When defeated at Watson's gym, Wally's uncle attempts to convince the kid that he is not ready to become a Pokemon trainer, and Wally is attempting to convince his uncle that he is by showing him how much stronger his Ralts has become. But Brendan defeats him, and his uncle is somewhat correct. But you, the player, are forced to do this, as there is no way to get into the gym without battling Wally. This is the first part of why Wally's confidence is being crushed, and not the only one. So you might be saying to yourself,
"But Proto, how does this affect Wally's confidence if he does become a rival?"
And the answer is really simple. The next time Wally is encountered is at Victory Road. Now, it might not really seem that important, but that is 5 gyms and several towns and a massive disaster later. Remember the massive battle of Kyogre and Groudon? Yeah, and in other versions, the potential destruction of the Hone region? I won't hit on why Wally didn't care that the world was ending, or where he was, because I have no evidence for that right now. But what I will hit on is Wally's next encounter. Victory Road. Yes, the final frontier. Wally somehow beat all 8 gyms in a shorter amount of time than it took the player to collect the remaining gym badges and save the world. Maybe that is what Wally was doing when the 2 ancient colossal titans were fighting it out. When encountered at Victory Road, it is right before the Poke League, which is kind of a dick move in the older Generation 3 games because he doesn't offer to heal your Pokemon up. Yes, he will battle your half-tired or fainted Pokemon. Wally is a dick. That is no theory, that is a fact. In the newer games, that is fixed with the rival encounters, but still, man, that really sucked in the older games. If defeated, Wally once again states a message about improving and never giving up. I'll try to emulate it once again. Yarg! Ha! Brendan, thanks to you for not holding back when you battled against us. For not holding back when you beat us, and Gallade, and everyone. Thank you so much. I feel like I've been able to take another step forward thanks to you. But I'll stay here and continue training. And one day, look out! I swear I'll catch up to you one day. When I do, promise we'll battle again. That's a promise I intend to live up to. The player once again defeats Wally at Victory Road, the final frontier, the crowning mark on any trainer's career. What a crushing blow to a new trainer. Now, that final part, that is a promise I intend to live up, but Wally doesn't necessarily live up to that. Unfortunately, again, looking back on what Wally says, multiple times it sounds as if Wally needs defeated to realize and move on, to get stronger, which seems very counterintuitive. However, this is a mental state of a very low self-esteem individual, always making promises to get better, always exerting themselves to become something that other people want them to be. This is shown even more so when Wally was attempting to impress his uncle, even though he clearly only had one Pokemon. The final encounter with Wally will show his real mental state, and how his final words will once more show his attempt to validate himself with others and alter himself to become what he thinks he should be for other trainers. I'll attempt once more. Maybe I need to start again from scratch. But you performed well as I'd expect, Brendan. You even beat my best team I could put together. And, well, Pokemon battling really is great, isn't it? When I get to spend every day training and battling like this, I really can't help thinking so. I enjoy every day of it so much. I think that I've really found where I belong. I'm going to be getting stronger, so please, battle with me again. Wally is willing to throw away everything he knows because he was defeated by you, the player Brendan. Wally gained all the badges and made it to the Victory Road and probably beat the Poke League too. But Brendan is such an influence on all of that Wally's achievements are null and void because he lost to Brendan? Looking at the final thing Wally says, it is false. He never does start over, he never changes his team up, and never gets any stronger. Wally is completely and utterly destroyed in his final rematch against Brendan, and this destroys his self-esteem completely. So let's summarize this. In the beginning, Wally is so inexperienced and afraid and shaky of a trainer that it requires Brendan's help to capture a Pokemon. Later, Wally begs Brendan for a battle to prove he isn't a terrible disappointment as a trainer, but fails and he is defeated, ironically. Then at Victory Road, being defeated once more, this shatters Wally's confidence once again, causing him to question if he has been training his Pokemon correctly. Then finally, in the last rematch, Wally questions if he should start over despite being able to beat 8 gym leaders and the Poke League and doing well in Battle Resort. Wally's confidence was destroyed by you, the player, every time you defeated him. So the next time you fight against Wally, just remember, if he had a bit more self-esteem, he might have turned out like Gary or Trainer Blue. Maybe it's not so bad that he was a shy, low self-esteemed rival after all. Thank God he wasn't Blue. Thanks for watching, and please like and share my videos with others. If you are looking for an answer to your Pokemon theory, leave a comment below and I might address it in a video coming up. And if you're looking for some cool Pokemon shirts and you want to help support the show and the community, check out the community shirt store in the description below. It might even be having a sale too, you never know. I've been your host Protomario, and I'm signing out. Good gaming and God bless. Thanks for watching my video and making it to the end. If you want to see my theories a day early, make sure to head over to my Patreon, where donators get a day early viewing of my newest theories. And follow me over on Twitter to see my updates about certain videos and access to some cool unlisted hidden content as well. If you don't have Twitter, I am on Tumblr too, so be sure to check out my videos on your preferred social networks or subscribe here on good old YouTube. I've been on YouTube for a while now, and I don't plan on going anywhere soon, so I hope you keep supporting me by liking the video and sharing it where you can on Facebook or Twitter or other forums as well. Thank you again for taking a bit of time out to support me, and I hope to see you here next time on Pokemon Theory. Please note that in all my videos, if I use images from Google, that I do not own any of those images, and all images obtained from Google are owned by their respective owners and copyrights. So please remember this when watching my Pokemon theories. Thanks.